Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be a Midrank Madness game sent to SniperMonkey. Email address is in the description. We've got ourselves NirvanaFox versus a Barcode on ley lines, top right. We've got Barcode, bottom left. It is a NirvanaFox. One of these players sent their replay with the subject of Midrank Madness, making sure it is gold, platinum, or diamond level to SniperMonkey. He watched it. He said it's a good one. We got 2 submissions for the week. So, hey, if you want your replay cast by Falcon Paladin, now is a good time to do so. And it continues to be a good time as well. So, blocking off the Reaper hop-up spot with an early gateway here is NirvanaFox. And are we saving up for a command center first here, Barcode? Are we, or are we saving up for a proxy barracks of some kind? We're sending out 2 SCVs. If the probe sees this one, then this one, I think, will throw down a barracks, and vice versa. It's a proxy command center here from Barcode. Is this a planetary fortress rush? Gas could help with that. All right, man. This is a weird strategy, man. And then a proxy barracks as well. So I feel like we're going to lift this up and then land it, and then make Marines and throw down a bunker, and then pressure the main here from NirvanaFox? But I have no idea what's going on here. So, double gas. And let me guess, an engineering bay. This is an interesting game. So it's a 1-gate into cybernetics core, into assimilator, into an expansion here, into second assimilator build here from NirvanaFox. Very, very safe, very, very standard, and weird. Scout, because you have no idea what the other player is doing unless you scout, man. Holy schenectadies. Yeah, floating the barracks. And I think that little piece of the barracks is visible here for NirvanaFox. I'm going to do his camera. Everything is A-okay. I have no idea what the Terran is up to. And yeah, so we can see it, but he does not see it. That little red in the minimap there is that barracks. And this is a weird... what... dude? Okay, so we see the barracks, but hey, do we see this? Walling off with a planetary fortress and 2 engineering bays. He sees it. He sees it. He's throwing down cannons. And, oh, not finishing that engineering bay, and not finishing this one either. Well, we already have an engineering bay because that's what the planetary fortress needs to morph into a planetary fortress. Heal the planetary fortress. What a crazy opening. Crazy opening here. Recharging the shield battery's energy here. No overcharge, but you can use the Nexus to recharge and fill up the energy bar here of the shield battery. There we go. Repairing, and microing the SCVs. And we are out repairing the damage here. And the shield battery is out of energy, and the cannon is going down. 1 cannon and 1 stalker left here. Holy crikey. We are making SCVs with this planetary fortress. We are scouting with this barracks. And yes, Stargate, Void Rays, double Stargate. Void Rays are highly effective against planetary fortresses because they cannot shoot up. This is fantastic stuff. What a great opening this is. SniperMonkey really recommended this game, and I can definitely see why here, but missile turrets are being made here at... oh yeah, so defending the planetary. Excellent job there, Barcode. APM check. Average 79 APM. and 78 APM for these two players. I'll let you decide which one if you're listening and not watching. But double Stargate here. We've got double gas here on one base. And there we go. Double Void Ray. I think we need more missile turrets here. We have enough. We have enough to make 2 more missile turrets. But maybe repair? Maybe repairing the missile turrets will help them against these Void Rays, expanding with his 3rd CC at the natural base here for Barcode. Holy Schenectady. This is a crazy game. Planetary Fortress Rush at the natural base, as well as a barracks floating into the main base here that was quickly shut down. And we will see how these Void Rays do. Repair the missile turret. Repair it. Repair it. Is it too late? It is too late to repair the missile turret. The Nexus is down, but we are going to abandon the planetary fortress here, go back home, and try to see if a 2-base to 1-base Terran is enough to take down NirvanaFox. This planetary fortress is still making SCVs. And how many kills does the planetary fortress have? 8. 8 kills, including a Nexus here and 2 cannons. Oh, man, what a crazy opening here. All right, man. So we have an orbital command here inside the main base. We are doing a starport follow-up here. We've got a reactor factory making absolutely nothing now. And there's a starport with a reactor on it. So I guess Vikings? I guess double pumping of Vikings here. Production tab. Hurry. Hurry. Make Vikings. We got turrets, but hey, 1 Void Ray versus 2 Void Rays. Yeah. 2 Void Rays. Ow. Against 1 turret. So this missile turret did get a little bit of damage off on these Void Rays here. Repair. Repair it, man. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're repairing the planetary fortress, and there we go. 2 Vikings. 2 Vikings here, and we're so many Void Rays. The repair is so good. It is so good. Vikings chasing the Void Rays back from whence they came. And that is a hold here, man. So it's 42 to 29 workers in favor of the Terran player Barcode here. Oh, good micro there, I guess. He lost 1 Viking, for 1 Void Ray, which again is an excellent trade there for the Terran players. Second Nexus warping in for the second time. Is this? Oh, that's like Ascended Kerrigan on the portrait. Huh. I haven't met many people who really like Ascended Kerrigan as a character. A lot of people I've talked to kind of think it's not the greatest choice with storytelling in StarCraft 2, but there are some problems with the story in general. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. The game is really fun to play. The graphics are great. Supply blocked here is our Barcode guy. No big deal. Should probably make some. He's making a command center. That will get some supply, but it's going to take a while. I'd recommend a supply depot or 2 here. NirvanaFox getting a 3rd Nexus. Loving that. He is going into gateway shenanigans now. Going to get some charge lots out. Going to get some stalkers out. Maybe some immortals too. Little cybercore action would be fancy-pantsy. Getting a Twilight Council for Blink more than anything else, if I had to imagine. But yeah, if you're dealing with planetaries at your opponent's natural base, immortals are going to be pretty good about that. Dude, this guy loves command centers. He has built 1, 2, 3. He's built 4 CCs at the 8-minute mark of a PVT. Sure, one of them was a proxied planetary. Absolutely, that's true. But my goodness, he's making another command center. Who does he think he is? Maru? Like he's going to be throwing expansions up here left and right. Expand. Okay, in fairness, it's only 3 CCs, so it's expand. But still, high-sec auto-tracking's on the way, getting some Banshees, getting more Vikings. Hallucinated Phoenix comes in, sees the 3rd base, sees the 4th base, probably sees the 5th base there, too. Definitely sees the 5th base. This is a good scout, man. I mean, Phoenix is going to die, sees the Vikings, and sees the command centers, and says, okay, so this guy's going crazy command center. I don't know if this is going to be more planetaries, or if he's going to be expanding over here and over here, which I feel like you probably should do if you're going to make these CCs, land them, make use of them. SCV count is 50. You're at 9.5 minutes. Not incredible, but a lot of the SCVs are off the line repairing a planetary and building turrets at the start of the game. You might remember. Yeah, Templar Archives. I'm still not seeing a robotics facility here from NirvanaFox. He's getting charge instead of Blink 2. I don't know, man. Charge. Zealots aren't particularly good against planetaries. Stalkers are better, actually. They stand off. They don't clump as much. They do bonus versus armored, which Zealots don't do. Hiding Banshees back here, getting double armory. And we might... This is another starport, man. This is freaking 4 starports. Is he making battle cruisers? No, it's Banshees. What is with Terrans on the channel recently going Sky Terran against Protoss? We had a live Wraith game, Sky Terran against Protoss. We had another dude to make battle cruisers, Eli the Dawn, sorry, making battle cruisers against Protoss. I mean, this is absolutely insane stuff. Hyperflight rotors are on the way from our dude, because why not? We're making a lot of Banshees. Absolutely, yes. Battle cruisers, not as good against Void Rays. I can see why he's not doing that, but Banshees aren't very good against Void Rays either. It's a weird composition. I don't know what this Archon skin... Is that the Brood War skin for Archons? It feels like the Brood War skin for Archons a little bit, doesn't it? It really does. Interesting. I'm not sure we've seen that very much here. Yeah, just a mix and match of skins. They let you do that in StarCraft 2. There's the expand down here. There's the expand up here. It's a 5 basing Terran versus a 3 basing Protoss. Army value is 52 to 37. And guess who's on the move out? NirvanaFox is. Any vision at all from the Terran player on this? No. He's going for a Banshee Harass as a 4th base warps in here from NirvanaFox. But he doesn't have any vision. This is coming across the map whatsoever. Got planetaries, got turrets. Generally tough to break. Repair can be really good here. Let's see how Barcode handles this huge attack with just a planetary and a couple turrets. The Void Ray dies immediately. That's actually really nice. Yeah, these Zealots are dying. Repairs are helping. Vikings need to come in and maybe land and fight. The planetary does get popped. It does get popped. Cloaked Banshees actually doing pretty great here against everything in play. That one did not cloak and therefore is dead, but these two are cloaked and getting some work done. Those Zealots getting dragged into the planetary are going to die. This Archon taking hits. 0 kills to his name. This planetary, Archon's doing kind of surprisingly well against planetaries, I gotta say. Like big damage chunks against the planetary that only has 2 armor instead of 3 now. Let's not forget about that. And then a recall home. And the Archon makes it out of there with like 0 hit points, dude. He has 10 hit points and 25 shields on him. That is tough. This base, I guess, got canceled by Banshees a little bit earlier. They came home to help defend too, which is totally fine. But yeah, 3 basin against a 4 basing Terran. More and more Banshees being produced, getting building armor upgrade. It'll give the planetaries more armor than the 2 that they already have. This Banshee fleet. It's 9 Banshees. His entire army right now is 9 Banshees. NirvanaFox is trying to double expand, whilst there are Hyperflight Rotor, cloaked Banshees running around with +1 attack and +1 armor. Incredible stuff, dude. Yeah, look at him burn down this cannon. 1 volley, 2 volley, 3 volley. Down. Shield battery, not enough. This is maybe gonna be a Sky Toss win? Or Sky Terran win? It's tough to do. There's a reason we don't see Sky Terran versus Protoss, and a lot of the answer here is, I mean, honestly, these Phoenix for sure. Okay, there's detection. Flew into range of that cannon's detection. Gotta fly out of there. Goodness gracious, 5 Banshees have died. There are 9 remaining. He's pumping them 3 at a time right now. The double expand is working for NirvanaFox here. This is a crazy game. I am greatly enjoying it. So we got Banshee. More supply blocks, more Vikings. So this is the kind of Sky Terran army you build in that one campaign mission in Wings of Liberty where a star is eating a planet. And so it's going from left to right, and you got to pick stuff up and kill enemy buildings and stuff and gather resources and move your base ahead of this exploding star, basically. And Banshees and Vikings are kind of the way to do this. Yeah, they cloak up. We got Obs. There is an Obs. There is an Obs. Thank goodness. Finally one of those. So the Banshees can't do much here with an Obs and that many Phoenix running around. So we got to bring the Vikings to this party. Vikings do pretty well against Phoenix. They outrange them. They don't do bonus damage versus them, but the Phoenix don't do bonus damage versus the Vikings either. So kind of a stalemate that way. Fleet Beacon on the way from NirvanaFox. Man, place your bets. Who's going to win this game? I'm not sure the Banshees have as much value as Barcode hopes that they do. Putting the Fleet Beacon right into the mineral line of the main base, which is getting mined out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, this base is awesome. He's replanting the third here. This base is rolling at 73 to 60 workers. Terran's got mules too. The Banshees are working on 2-2 upgrades, and the Protoss, yeah, just bam, 2 volleying down cannons now. Thank you very much. And then the Phoenix show up, and then they cloak and they run away, and the Phoenix are like, good enough. You killed a couple probes. Congratulations. Not that big of a deal. More and more Banshees being produced. I would say this is a smurfing player. He's like trying to do something that doesn't usually work against someone he knows is worse than him, but I don't think he's not all that worse from Nirvana. I think this is a legitimate ladder game. Look at how fast Banshees burn down Nexuses. Good golly. All right, so the Vikings show up to fight. Trying to kite against these guys, and the Banshees need to swing back in and finish off that Nexus, go hit other Nexuses, while the Phoenix are dealing with the Vikings, which are actually not doing crazy well, because they're not shooting back at all. Okay. Barcode player not playing this smart. He should have snuck back in when he recognized the Phoenix were chasing those Vikings away. This is not working. This is not working for the Terran. I don't feel good about it, man. He's going the massest of Banshees I possibly have ever seen in a game. He's got 16 Banshees. And Ion Pulse Crystals is on the way. Fantastic use of the Fleet Beacon here. Probably don't want to make carriers or Tempests when your enemy has, you know, this many Vikings flying around. Plus 3 air weapons getting started immediately here from the Barcode player. Loving that. So he's trying to engage here. Kite, 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 kite. Vikings kiting kind of slowly, but hey, they're doing it. Anyway, just doesn't have enough anti-air for the Phoenix count, I don't think. Well, I don't know. Phoenix count's getting whittled down a little bit. There's only 8 of them left. Total of 3 have gone down. It's not exactly a ginormous thing. You know, what's funny is what's really good against all of this stuff is just a mass Marine army with Stim. And some medevacs would just crush this entire thing. I know there are some charge lots here. There's only 4 of them, though. Marines would chew through this entire thing. So Barcode is making this a little bit harder on himself. But, I mean, this is the response from the Protoss player versus what the Terran player is doing. That's exactly what this is. So, yeah, I mean, no. Tech switch here into Marines could be interesting. It's making 7 Vikings at a time. Army value, 80 to 80. NirvanaFox expanding this 5th base is looking pretty darn healthy, if you ask me. 3-3 on the way. He is making Tempests and Carriers. Okay, remember when I was like, that's not a great idea. Why would you build Tempests and Carriers? And the answer is, because you don't realize how many Vikings there are. 14. This is more Sky Terran. What is with people sending me Sky Terran replays this month? It is the most Sky Terran against Protoss month I've ever had on the channel. I've had games in the past where Terrans made battle cruisers against Protoss and stuff. Sure. But, you know, it's once every blue moon. This is not something that happens all the time. Man, these Phoenix are crushing these Vikings. It is not even close. Taking this base, planetary missile turret. Taking this base, planetary missile turret. What an insane game this is. Well, Banshees could have finished off that Nexus probably, but they really do want to kill cannons and stuff. All right, here's the battle. The Viking count is pretty hefty. The Banshees are going after. They do change their target away from the Nexus to try to take down some of these Archons. And all the Phoenix are dead. The Viking count, the carrier was a terrible choice. Look how fast it dies. It's already dead. And that battle went incredibly in favor of the Terran player. The upgrades with the +3, the air upgrades for the Protoss non-existent, except for an Ion Pulse Crystals. He doesn't have an air armor or shields or air attack upgrade at all. And NirvanaFox, GG's out. Barcode does pull it off with that final battle. I do want to watch that final battle again, because it was pretty even army supply, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 80 to 72. No, 93 to 86. Protoss was up. These guys come in. So yeah, 93 to 88 army supply in favor of the Protoss. And then the Void Rays doing what they can here. Yeah, but the Vikings are just basically one volleying down these Void Rays. All of the Phoenix die. Everything on the ground is dead thanks to the Banshees with their +3 attack. The Carrier dies immediately. The Tempest is like, what are you doing? Why? Tempest dies, and it's 71 to 20 army supply. A flawless, just about a flawless victory here. 6 kills on that Banshee, 5 kills on that Banshee, 4 kills on that Banshee. They're doing pretty well for themselves. And then at the end of the day, the Protoss has some money but not enough gas to challenge this and taps out. What a weird game. This is why I cast Midrank Madness. This is why I've been casting it for 10 years now, is because games like this are so odd and so fun to cast. Resources lost end of the day. 23,000 for the Protoss, only 14,000 for the Terran. Pretty good job kind of harassing with the Banshees and not really letting them die at all that much. I mean, 14 died, yes. But he didn't just stand in and let the Phoenix kill them all the time. He gave them, you know, cloak. He gave them speed so they could cloak and run away when the Phoenix showed up. And then on the final battle that really mattered, the Viking count was hefty enough to back up the Banshees, and that worked out. Again, spending money on a Carrier and a Tempest, 2 Tempests actually, was a terrible idea. Should never ever do that again. But that is a fantastically weird game, man. This started with a proxy barracks lifted into the main base of NirvanaFox, as well as a wall at the front of the natural with 2 engineering bays and a planetary fortress. What a wacky game. So very, very fun. Thanks for sending that in. I assume this was the barcode player, but I don't know your name. But that's A-okay. Again, send your replays to SniperMonkey. I guess they're entertaining like this, but my goodness, that was awesome. Like super, super, super fun. And yeah, just good micro. Just kind of staying away from the enemy as you needed to. And it's all good. So we're looking at a really, really, really good game there. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe if you like this. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook. We've got ourselves Instagram and TikTok and Blue Sky and all of these other places. And I do post StarCraft 2 as well on those posts. So check out Falcon Paladin at your favorite social media, and I will be there. So again, thanks for watching, and you take care of yourself.